Now let's talk about how to keep things simple and to the point. All right. So hi, my name is Elise, and if I am new to your feed, my face is new to your feed, my name is Elise Michelle, and I am a marketing coach for coaches, and I'm also the owner of Coaching Business Simplify. And I want to talk to you about how to keep how and why you should keep your marketing strategy super simple. Okay, super simple. And I know when you're marketing your coaching business, it can be overwhelming. That's the reason why I really want you to start thinking about how do we make our marketing strategy super simple, because it's overwhelming. And who really has time to be on social media, posting, coming up with these marketing strategies, having all these stickies on a board, trying to move things around? Believe me, because I've tried all that. I've tried to do like the planning with the stickers and the color coding. I've tried to have a separate calendar on my desk to say this is what we're going to do here and do that. And I'm good for about a month, and then it gets overwhelming for me. It gets overwhelming for me, and I don't even have a full-time job doing something else. This is my full-time job, and it overwhelms me. So today what I want to share with you is how do we keep it simple? How do I keep it simple? And how do I recommend it to my clients and my club members on how to keep it simple? Okay, so I'm going to keep it simple. Okay, so let's talk about how to keep your marketing super simple. Number one, be really aware that what overwhelms you. And what overwhelms me is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff like organized. Like, I am not like a project manager, and I don't like to see a lot of things like super organized, color coordinated. That really totally overwhelms me. It should keep me focused, and it should keep me like, happy about things, but it honestly, it just makes it worse for me. Too many things moving around, right? And then I think about that I should be doing this. I'm looking at color code and green and all this kind of stuff. It just overwhelms me. So know what overwhelms you and just stop it. Cut it out. Even if some gurus say that you need to do it this way, if it's too much for you, don't do that. Figure out what works for you, okay? And figuring out what works for you is to understand what is overwhelming you at that time, okay? If you're like me, overwhelmed, and I go look and watch TV and episode after episode, I'm in an overwhelmed state, okay? So note that, okay? And note that you also probably are a solopreneur. Like, you're doing this on your own. And so really a lot of times, a lot of these gurus have a team of people. I have one virtual assistant, right? And I have another person that I hire every once in a while for certain projects, like for video editing and cutting down on editing. But literally it's just me doing everything right now. And I cannot run a full-fledged launch online with intro videos and 3 videos here and moving them here and doing Q&A. I mean, I don't have time for all of that kind of stuff, right? And it will just y'all understand what I'm saying, right? So if you're a solopreneur like myself, I'm sort of a solopreneur, but if you're just one person, or you have just another person working with you, you don't have the time to do all of it. Like, you're just one person. So note that. Just put that all in the box. Think about that and say, okay, I just need to figure out just a simpler concept. And that's what I'm going to share with you. So the second thing is you want to focus on one concept. Now, one concept, what do I mean by that? Now, the one concept that I'm talking about is 2 different concepts, right? A product-focused marketing strategy or a time-based marketing strategy. Okay, so let me talk about the time-based marketing strategy. Okay, the time-based marketing strategy is about you running a promotion for a particular time frame. That could be quarterly, that could be weekly, that can be monthly. I just skipped all over monthly, right? Monthly. So decide on what you want to market. Like, what's your time frame? Is it quarterly? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? For me, I do best with quarterly. Okay, and I like quarterly because when I was a college professor, we taught on a quarterly system, not a semester, but a quarterly system, which is 12 weeks. I can work in 12 weeks without getting bored, without getting overwhelmed. And I know what my 12 weeks is going to be, right? And really we worked like 10 weeks and then we took 2 weeks off. So I need a little like me time, right? So in a quarterly system, you're going to decide on what you're going to market. Okay, What is it? Is it going to be your coaching program? Is it going to be your digital products? Is it going to be the whole digital store? Is it going to be a challenge that you're going to move people into a coaching program? Whatever that is, and you're going to focus on that just in a quarterly base, okay? For me, I tend to only focus on one thing, and that could be my membership. I'm going to promote my membership. I'm going to do everything around my membership. I'm going to talk about the products in my membership. I'm going to do free training around my membership. I'm going to bring in some of my club members to do some testimonies, some videos, and interview them. All of that, and then I'm going to move people in there. I'm going to set my goal for what that quarter is going to be. I'm going to do that for about 10 weeks, and then I'm going to take 2 weeks off to plan my next quarter, okay? So I do quarterly systems, all right? Some of you might get bored with quarterly systems and you decide you want to do monthly. On a monthly marketing strategy, you're going to focus on one product again, and you're going to promote that product for the whole entire month, okay? Let me go back to the quarterly system real quick. If you are planning a live event or a virtual summit, the quarterly marketing strategy works perfect because you're going to spend 10 to 12 weeks focusing on getting people signed up for the virtual summit or your live event. You're going to hype people up, etc., etc. That works really great for the quarterly system. Okay, I just want to put that in before I forget. For the monthly, right, you're going to choose one product. This works well if you're launching a new book, if you're launching a new digital product. Maybe you're doing a group coaching program that you have a small number of people that you want to get into it, right? If you want a large number, you want to go back to the quarterly system. But if you want a small number, maybe about 5 or 6 people inside of your group coaching program, then you want to market that group coaching program for that month, okay? And you want to go hard in the paint for the month, and then that next month should be when your group coaching program actually opens and you're actually coaching people. So you're not trying to market and coach people in your group coaching program at the same time, because again, that gets overwhelming. It's just too much, especially if you're a solo person, okay? So that's the monthly. Now, if you are a brave soul and you like to market things on a weekly basis, again, I'm going to talk to you about marketing one thing at a time. And I'm going to say market like a mini masterclass or a digital product. Okay, so if you got a great new PDF that's probably about, I hate to give pages, but I'm going to give you a small PDF that's, you know, a low price product, right? Or you're doing a mini class that is about 45 minutes, or you will want people to just hop on with you on a conference call. This is great to promote a week before you actually do it. So a week before, you're going to go hard in the paint promoting the topic around your masterclass or your digital product, and then you're going to offer it for sale, okay? And then you could probably promote it at the same time, right? If it's a pre-recorded thing, or if it's already uploaded into your e-commerce store, you can actually promote that same thing that week. And then the next week, you got another product that you're going to sell, and then the next week, and then the next week, right? So in a month, you will be selling or promoting or marketing 4 different things. That to me just tired me out, just sharing that. So weekly is really a tiring thing. But if you can handle it, knock yourself out. Especially if you got a lot of digital products, if you got a lot of products that you can focus on, then that's easy just to talk about one product every week and then go to the next product and go to the next product. Typically, a lot of times my clients say, hey, Lise, isn't that a lot? Like, people would feel like I'm all over the place. Actually, they will not feel like you're all over the place if you're selling one thing every week, a different thing every week, okay? Because everyone doesn't see your stuff, right? Some people forget maybe that one thing you were selling, they ain't want, right? And they come around, it's the second thing. So you can do it that way. If you market by time, so quarterly or monthly or weekly, okay? The next marketing strategy that you can do is market by product. Okay, so I sort of talked about that in the time frame, but you can market by product. So maybe you want to just focus on one product, and that's it. And you can market that one product for the whole entire year if you want to, but that marketing product could be your coaching program. So I say if you're going to focus on your coaching program for the whole entire year, then you want to have a large number of people coming in And you want to keep focused, so you want to keep adding people to this group coaching program every month, every year, every quarter, every week. And so that's your whole entire focus. It's just the coaching program. For me, it's my membership. My membership, I focus only on getting people enrolled into my membership, which is the Coaching Business Simplified. If you're interested in that, you can go to alisemichelle.com/7 for 30, right? 7 and then the FOR 30. Check it out. You can join the Coaching Business Simplified for $7 for the first 30 days. Okay. All right. So I focus strictly on the membership for the whole entire, for 2 years, literally 2 years. And let me tell you, people thought I was freaking crazy. They were like, "Hey, Lise, that's all you're going to sell is the membership?" I'm like, yes, that's all I could handle. That's all my little brain had the bandwidth for, was to only talk about that. Because if I was trying to sell anything else, I got confused. I got overwhelmed. I got tired. And it was so simple because all I was doing was saying the same thing. I would do a weekly show, okay? I would teach my little heart out. At the end, I would sell the membership. Okay. And again, throughout the week and the rest of the month, I would share with them what was in the Done For You content. I would talk about what we were doing in the Spotlight Coaching and the marketing meeting. And then come the next month, I would talk about the new Done For You kit. I would do a weekly show that would sold them to the membership. I did that for 2 years, 2 years, consistently focused on the membership. And let me tell you what happened. It allowed me to bring in and generate enough income that I didn't have to sell anything else at all, right? My membership generates all the income that I need in my business to take care of all the household bills and keep my nails looking good, keep myself looking good, and putting money away at the same time, okay? Because I focused 2 solid years on that, okay? One thing, I know that's scary for some people, but I had to just buckle down and say that I was going to do. So that's product based. The second type of product that you can focus on is moving people through a funnel. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now. I am focusing on moving people through a funnel. It's a product, but I'm moving people through 3 different price tiers of products. My low dollar, my free offer, my low dollar offer, and then my high ticket offer. Now, my high ticket offer tends to be my membership, okay? But I have a low dollar offer, which I call my $7 and below store, right? It's where all my digital products housed in. And so I focus on that. And then I focus on my freebies. So I am focusing on moving people through my funnel. And do you guys know what I only focus on? It's the freebie. Moving people to opt in to grab the freebie. That is all. That is all I try to point people to, send people to. I do epic blog posts. I do video content, everything, YouTube channel, that's my whole strategy behind starting my YouTube channel, is that I can start getting people to opt into my freebie so I can start sending them emails, and then I can move them through my funnel to create an automation sequence that I can do that. I can jump on live like this and talk about a free thing easily. Okay, so y'all see what I'm talking about? If you keep it simple, then you can do this. You can grow your coaching business. What gets us in a frenzy or gets us overwhelmed is when we're trying to do everything. And I'm not saying that you can't do everything, but I'm going to tell you what I can't do, and I can tell you what some of my clients can't do. You can't try to be multitasking and try to sell this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Is it going to confuse your ideal client base? Maybe, and probably not. But what it probably will do is confuse you. And then you get frustrated. I'm just being real. I'm really talking from my own experience, okay? And I feel like I can handle some things, but I just can't handle being overwhelmed. And if I'm overwhelmed, I do nothing. And that's not going to do me any good. It's not going to help me grow my business at all. And I'm going to be crying and tearing up and being upset with myself because I know there's things I should have done. Instead of just saying, girl, just keep it simple. Focus on one thing. Yes, I see these people on Instagram killing it. They selling this. They doing this. They dancing on reels. Like, I tried all that. And I was like, girl, you ain't got time for that. You don't really want to do that. So keep it simple. So I wanted to share that with you, that you can create a simple marketing strategy that is based off of time, You can do it on a quarterly basis, or it's based off of product. It is your choice to decide on what that's going to be for you. Don't make this hard for you. It doesn't have to be hard. And don't think because you see, what everyone else is doing. They really, if you really dig into what they're doing, which you shouldn't be because you should be working on your business. But if you did have some time to do that, then you would see that they are really only focusing on one thing. A lot of times they're just reselling the same exact thing on a weekly, or mostly time is monthly or quarterly basis, right? And they're focusing on one thing. All right, so I hope that helped. Thank you guys for joining me. If you have any questions about marketing your coaching business, if you need someone to guide you and show you the how-to behind everything, that is one of the things that I love about the clients who are coming to me and the people who are joining the club. They're telling me that I show you them the how. I'm not about the talk. I'm not about hiding things behind this and saying that you have to pay this to get this. I'm going to show you how to do this, right? As soon as I get off this live, I'm going to show my club members right now how I am able to repurpose my live video and use it on YouTube. I'm about to do a training as soon as I get off this live with you guys, because I am that missing piece in your coaching business to help you grow what you need, grow it to the point that where you need it to be. All right. You guys have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll be talking to you later. Peace out.